Okay, first question. Have you ever been discriminated because of your race? Explain.
Absolutely. I think it has to do a lot with scholarships, just purely because for people of a different ethnicity other than Caucasian, it's a lot easier and there's a lot more scholarships available for people to apply for. There's not near as many scholarships for me to apply for. Therefore, it just makes it so much more of a selective process for anyone who's a white male or even a white female, for that matter, to get a scholarship for college or basically anything. If you have two candidates, there's an ethnic person, someone of a different ethnicity, and then there's someone who's white. Regardless of if their qualifications are the same or not, the company is going to choose the person of a different ethnicity 9 out of 10 times just to be politically correct and say that they're ethnically diverse. So, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but at the same time, it's almost an overcorrection as to racism.
What about in everyday life? Have you ever been discriminated against?
No.
Okay. Do you feel as though you get more advantages due to your race?
Certain times, yes, but also, like I said, with the scholarship thing, no. So it's kind of it's a situation-to-situation basis type thing. A lot of my opportunity, my privilege comes from not my race, but my family and the success that my parents, my family has had, and therefore I have a lot of opportunity based off of that, but really doesn't have a whole lot to do with being white.
Okay. So you don't feel as though you are disadvantaged due to your race, just in general?
In general, everyday life, no.
Okay.
But anything, when it comes to basically doing anything that has to do with getting a job, scholarship, school, applying for school, anything that has to do with that, it's just the fact that no matter what, they're going to choose someone other than someone who's white, because in the United States, obviously, Caucasian is the most prominent race. That's why companies try to overcorrect universities, especially the University of Colorado, really tries to portray this welcoming sense for people who are of other ethnicities, which is a fantastic thing, but I think they're going about it the wrong way because they're doing it by giving them scholarships when, maybe there's other Caucasian men or women that could use those scholarships just the same as them, but they're not going to get that opportunity because they're Caucasian.
Okay. Do you know what microaggression is?
I could hazard a guess of what
Okay, I'll just tell you what it is. It's just like when you kind of make low-key comments about someone's race or just anything like involving discrimination. Like, you're not trying to be discriminatory. It could be either voluntary or involuntary, like you could not know you're doing it, but it's just kind of making someone feel inadequate because of their race. So,
Okay.
Has anyone ever been microaggressive towards you due to your race?
Towards me? No.
Okay.
Absolutely
Have you ever been offended from someone making racial comments?
not.
Okay. Okay, we're done.
No.